Sri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Seva Gurukulam online classes in mathematics. I think most of you will enjoy mathematics, right? Sure? Yes, because it is a good scoring subject and it is challenging also. So develop interest in mathematics. In next class I will give some interesting problems also. Now today's topic is continuation of what you have studied under the commercial mathematics. Today's topic is about installment buying. Let us see some details about that. For that installment buying, we already know about simple interest and its applications. Where you have studied simple interest? We are studying from class 8th. Is it not? Can you tell me the formula? Yes, SI is equal to, come on, principal, time, rate. SI equal to PTR by 100. What is P stand for? Principal. T, time. R, rate of interest. Principal, not the college principal. Here principal means sum of amount. Okay. T stand for time and R stand for rate of interest. We have studied all this and many problems also I worked out. But as it is connected to today's topic, we should know the basics correctly. In this formula, you can find out of the 4 factors. SI we call it as I. Out of these 4, any 3 are given, you can find the 4th one, right? For example, if you want to find the rate of interest, the formula becomes 100 and I on the numerator. Always remember, 100 and I on the numerator. Those 2 which you want to find out should be in the denominator, which are given, want to find out the left side. So given is principal and time and interest. You can find the rate of interest. Also, if you want to find the time, come on, what you will write? 100 and I in the numerator. Denominator will have P and R. Can you remember? Okay, last one, principal. Come on, 100 and I on the numerator. The denominator will have T and R. And rate of interest will be in terms of percents. And this simple interest will be there. The post office, in banks and many other commercial institutions use the simple interest formula. Is not? There is one more term called as amount. Amount is equal to principal plus interest. Suppose you give 1000 rupees. If you deposit 1000 rupees in the bank and if you want to withdraw it next year, they will add the interest and give. So 1000 rupees plus interest, say 40 rupees or so, they may add it and give it. So the total will be called as amount A. Is it clear? Okay. Then you have studied about percents, especially about discounts you have studied. So percent means what? Cent means 100. You know, most of you want to get out of 4 marks, right? Raise your hands, come on. How many want to get out of 4 in mathematics? Good. So you say 100%. Always our aim must be 100%, getting 100% in all the actions, not only in mathematics, in all the subjects. I have seen SLC students getting 625 out of 625. Last time about 4 students got in the state syllabus. Okay, out of 40 it is called. In PEC also, so many will get. In mathematics, science, in physics, chemistry and so on. And also you have studied about discounts in terms of percentages, especially for festivals like Ganesha festival, Dasara festival and all. They give discounts. Why do they give discounts? Just to make clearance of the goods. There will be a lot of stock. That stock is to be distributed as early as possible. So they give discount. And another thing is to attract people. Because festival time there will be a lot of purchase. People go for purchase. Is it not? So these are all the things you already studied. And one more thing is about compound interest. Interest on interest. The formula is A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of N. That is the formula for compound interest, where P stands for principal, R stands for rate of interest, and N stands for years. So why we are telling again and again? Just to make it thorough. At least 10 times you must be repeating, writing, submitting, all that. So this is the formula for the amount. And suppose you want to find out compound interest, CI will be equal to A minus P. Same formula. This is A, that is P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of N minus P. P is principal. So P can be taken outside. You have 1 plus R by 100 to the power of N minus 1. That is the formula for compound interest. What is P stand for? Principal, R rate of interest, N number of years. CI means what? Compound interest. Followed? Interest on interest. This is the easiest method of doing with formula. Without formula also you can try. So this is the things which you already studied earlier. Now we will come to today's topic. And when you see this figure, you will be interested, na? Come on, what is this called? It's called Suzuki bike. How many know riding bike? Okay, but don't ride without license. You'll be caught, is it not? Of course, within your home ground or somewhere nearby you can try. But when you go to other roads, main roads, you must be careful. Without license, don't ride. And there will be scooters also, TVS also, so many varieties are there. You know very well all those things. And this is called a race bike, Suzuki. And what is this called? Yamaha. Again another kind of bike, is it not? So latest model. Now what is this called? Car. In car a lot of varieties are there. Recently nano cars have come, very small in size. And what is this here? Is a TV showroom. And what is written here? See, hear, feel. Seeing, in TV you have got two advantages. In radio you can only hear but you can't see. So in camera you can see but you cannot hear, but here you can see also, hear also, feel also. And it is written here Christmas, New Year, Bonanza. So why you have shown all these things? This is to show you that to purchase some costly articles like this, of course I am telling about those who are average income people and below average income people. They cannot give all the amount at a time, is it not? They will not be having sufficient funds with them. What they do? They give first some amount as per agreement. Suppose the cost of the bike is say 1 lakh, they can give some advance, say 25,000 or 30,000. That is called cash down payment, and remaining they will give in installments. Especially farmers, they will get crops. When they get the crops, crops will be sold and they get some money. So they will give in proper installments. So what is the advantage? Advantage for both. One is called customer or a buyer. Another is called seller. The person who sells the bike or all these articles are called seller, and the person who buys is called buyer or a customer. For both of them the advantage is there. How? Customer cannot have all the funds required at a time, so he will be happy to give in installments. That is his advantage. And the person who sells also in advantage, because he will get interest. The main purpose of opening a shop itself is to make business, means to get interest, to make more money. So here what we are telling is, in such cases the amount is paid in installments. And this topic of today is called installment buying. So in installment buying or installment purchases, this enables a person to buy costly goods on convenient terms of payment. Under this scheme, there will be the person who buys is called as customer. What he does is, he makes a partial payment in the beginning. That is called cash down payment, and takes away the articles. He takes up as per agreement to the balance amount in installments. Though that installments may be monthly, quarterly, yearly, like that. There will be some agreement for that. So the buyer will be in advantage. He can pay the amount in regular intervals called installments. Is it clear? Of course, some of you may be children of business people. Come on, how many are there? Raise your hands. Okay. So you will know very well all these things. It's very common. Even there may be some students who are children of the shops having bikes, cars, etc. Your refrigerators, any costly items. Nowadays it is laptop, in high demand laptops. Mobiles, in mobiles also very costly mobiles are there, is it not? So you cannot buy it at once, all the amount you cannot give it. So then you use what is called as installments. Okay, let us see what is meant by, or how to work out some problems on that. So installment buying scheme. Here the first is called as cash price. The cash price of an article, this is a keyword, is the amount which a customer has to pay in full for the article at the time of purchase. Some of them, suppose 1 lakh is the cost of a bike, they give all 1 lakh and then purchase it fully. That is also possible. Suppose they are not able to give, then some partial amount they give, that is called as cash down payment. Amount to be paid in cash under an installment plan at the time of purchase of a commodity is called cash down payment. Why it is called down? Of course, there is one technique of using the word, right? Giving at the moment, that is called cash down. It is a partial payment made by the customer at the time of signing the agreement of taking away the article for use. Of course, they will ask for Aadhaar card, your land records, your other details and all that. They cannot give to all type of people. They will ask for that. Even those who have lands, they ask for the land records. With all conditions are there. Anyway, to advantages for both. Okay. So that is what is called as cash down payment. And when paying that amount, we will be paying in small installments, it is called. Amount which is paid by the customer at regular intervals. Regular intervals, as I just now told you, it may be monthly or quarterly. Quarterly means what? Once in 3 months, right? How many months make an year? 12 months. So quarterly means 1/4 of the year, means 3 months. So that is what is called as installment. Monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or you can also call as half yearly. Then you have yearly, like that. So that is called as installment. And by this, the shopkeeper or the salesman, what do you get? He will get interest. The installment plan, only part of the payment of the total cost is paid by the customer at the time of purchase. Remaining part of the cost is paid on the subsequent dates, and therefore seller charges some extra amount for deferred payment. For example, if 1 lakh rupee is the cost of the bike, the customer or the buyer will give out 50,000. So remaining 50,000 he will give an installment. Of course, he will take some 2 years, 3 years, like that. Then the seller will charge some interest on it because he has to maintain the things now. So that's why that is what is called as interest. We will work out some example for that, then you will understand better. And total amount is actually the interest charged on the amount of money which the customer owns to the seller at different times of payment of installments. So quarterly means once in 3 months you have to pay. Semi-annually means once in 6 months, like that. Okay. So the extra amount also be charged, and of course there will be what is called as agreement for that. It applies to costly things only, not for a pen, pencil, scale, rubber, etc. Mind it. Only costly things, more than 1 lakh, more than 10 lakhs, like that, refrigerator, TVs and all. In such case only it happens. Okay. It is also a very interesting one and important also. Let us try to work out some examples on that. Here is a question on television. How many have the habit of seeing television? Most of you? Yes. All of you? Okay. Television. Who discovered television? Yes? Don't know. Answer is J.L. Baird. J.L. Baird is a scientist who discovered the television. Actually, you must be careful while using television. It is also called television. There are good things also. So many things are good in that, but some bad things also there. is it not? So you should be careful. That's why God has given for eyes there will be lid. Why the lid is given? Just to close your eyes. When there is something bad comes, you should close your eyes. You do that. Select some programs. Don't see all type of things. Okay. So here we are telling about business of television. So television set. Of course, there are so many companies. Can you name some of them? Yes, Sony company is there. Then LG company is there. Then so many like that. Okay. Nowadays, so many varieties have come to the market. So it is sold for rupees 40,000 cash. Some of them will just throw the cash, means they give once for all. After 40,000, what is there? That is salary of 1 month for some of the IT people. So they give the cash. But most of them cannot give the cash once for all. What they do? They give 12,000 rupees as cash down. And it is followed by 33,600 after 6 months. Find the rate of interest charged under the installment plan. Now, first step, cash price of the television, rupees 40,000. Cash down payment, cash down means given instantly, 12,000. So what he has to give now? 28,000. How do you got it? Subtract. 10 minus 2 is 8. 3 minus 1 is 2, 28,000, right? So he has to give 28,000. But the agreement says the value of the balance to be paid after 6 months is equal to 33,600. Why does he charge so much? Because for 6 months he will be in loss. The person who sells the TV will be in loss. That's why he charges little more. So rate of interest per annum under the installment plan is R%. So how do you calculate rate? The question is rate of interest they are asking. So this is 28,000 is the balance to be paid, and then the interest for 6 months it is given. So 28,000 that is called P R T by 100. Interest on that. So this is the principal plus interest. You added together, it becomes 33,600. And if you simplify it, so here 0 0 cancels, right? And then 6 ones are 6 twos are, right? And 2 ones are 2 140s are. Is it not? So 140 into R. 140 into R is equal to, so this is 140 into R. Bring this 28,000 this side. Okay, so you have 33,600 minus 28,000. So if you subtract it, so 140 R is equal to, so you have 2 zeros here, then 6 minus 0 is 6, then you have 13 minus 8, 5, 2 minus 2 is 0. So R is equal to 5600 by 140. Ones are 14 ones are 14 40s are. So rate of interest is equal to 40%. Clear? And this is actually the amount he has to give plus interest. The agreement is 33,600. So rate of interest becomes 40%. Suppose you apply this 40% here, you get the answer 33,600. Okay, is it clear? Super. Now come on to the second example. A cycle is sold for rupees 2,700. When you say cycle, there are a lot of. Come on, name out some of the cycles. You have Hero, then BSA. Anything else? How many tires will a cycle have? Of course, you may say usually 2 tires, but there are some cycles having 3 tires also. It's not luggage carriers. And also you might have heard about unicycle for doing some circus, balance. Anyway, all cycles will have it is a eco-friendly. Instead of bike, scooter and all, always go for cycle. Earlier it was only cycle in those days. Recently these bikes have come. So here a person can buy a cycle for rupees 2,700, or if he is not able to give so much, 600 rupees as cash down payment, means immediately. Remaining 3 monthly installment of 750 each. They are asking what is the rate of interest. So first step, cash price of the cycle rupees 2,700, cash down payment 600, payment in 3 installment 750 into 3, 2,250. Total amount to be paid under installment plan. So total will be 600 he has cash down he has given, and per installment it is 2,250. Totally he has to give 2,850. Understood? Actually he must give 2,700. Is it not? But now he is giving 2,850. Which is more? This is more. And how much more? And that is called as interest. And interest will be 2,850 minus 2,700. That is equal to 150. Now, what they are asking, rate of interest charged on this payment. So, principal for first month. First month means 2,700. Then this is cash down. So, subtract, you get 1,100. Then principal for second month. Agreement was 750 rupees per month agreement. So, as per agreement, 2,700 minus 750 will be 1,350. And for the third month, because it was given in 3 installments, this is the first installment, second installment, third installment. 1,350 minus 750, it is 600. Now you have to add these things. That becomes total principal. And if you add that, you will have 4,050, 2,100, 1,350, 600. Add these 3, you get 4,050. So PTR, P is this one, 4,050. T is 1 month, 1 by 12. R is R by 100, you don't know. Now, as we are giving in the installment buying, he is giving extra 150. Is it not? So, this is the interest you are getting for a 150 rupees. So, what is the value of R is a question. And suppose you simplify it, 0, 0 cancels, then 5 2s are 5 81s are. So, on the numerator you have 81R. Denominator you have 12 2s are 24. So, 81R by 24 is equal to 150. That is the equation. What is R? Rate of interest. How to find out R? So, 81R is equal to 150 into 24. So R is equal to 150 into 24 by 81. And any cancellation possible? Of course. 3 27s are 3 8s are 3 9s are 3 50s are. Anything else? No. 50 into 8 becomes 400. Divided by 9. That will be equal to 9 4s are 36, 40. 9 4s are 36, 40. Like that it continues. So that is the answer. 44.44%. So rate of interest charged is 44.44%. Is it clear? Note down. Okay. Shall we pass on next sum? Okay. Example 3. A scooter now. Famous scooters. Bajaj. Is it? Okay. And what is the difference between bike and scooter? Bike will be heavy. Is it not? Strong persons can ride bike. Scooter is lighter. And there is no kicking in scooter. Of course, some scooter will have, but some of the scooter will have what is called, just pressing. Is it not? For ladies especially, self-starter it is called. So anyway, here is a scooter. It can be purchased for rupees 28,000. Now it is not available. Please note, present rate is so much, more than 50,000. Okay, in those days it 28,000. Cash or 7,400 as cash down, followed by 4 installments of 5,200. What is the rate of interest? They are asking. So here cash price is 28,000 rupees. In that, cash given on the spot is 7,400. And there are 4 installments. So one installment is 5,200 into 4, 20,800. So total amount paid. This is the cash given. This is the amount given in installment. Add it. It comes to 28,200 rupees. Are you following? So 28,000 he has to give, but now he is giving 28,200. How it is? Advance or cash down is 7,400 plus installment 20,800. So which is more? So this will be more. How much more? About 200. What is it called? It is called interest. So that interest you have to take into consideration, and you have to work out the rate of interest. So interest paid is 28,200 minus 28,000 becomes 200 rupees. Please write down, then and there, okay? Be fast. Principal for first month 28,000 minus, this is the cash down. Don't forget, first installment always cash down you have to subtract. So 20,600. What do you got it? 2020. Then 10 minus 4 is 6. Then you have 7 minus 7 is 0, 2. Second month, this is the installment. 20,600 minus first installment 5,200 comes so much. 2020. Then 6 minus 2 is 4. 10 minus 5 is 5. 1 remains, 15,400. And third installment, third month, this 15,400 minus 5,200. So 0 minus 0 is 0. Again one more 0. 4 minus 2 is 2. 15 minus 5 is 10. So that is the third month. Fourth month, this 10,200 minus 5,200. It comes to 5,000. Add all this. If you add all those, you get principal. And how much it comes? If you add all this, you will get 51,200. That is the principal. This is the time. This is the rate. You have to find out rate. So, if you simplify that, see 51,200 into 1 by 12 into R by 100 is equal to 200. So, 0 0 cancels. Then you have say 3 4s are 3 17s are. No, it won't go, is it not? So, it won't go. You can try with 4. 4 3s are 4 3s are 12. 4 1s are 4 2s are 8, 32, 4 8s are. Is it not? And then it won't go deadly. So 128 R by 3 is equal to 200. Take this 200 up. So 128 R is equal to 200 into 3. How much? 600. So R is equal to 600 by 128. And if you cancel it, 4 3s are 4 2s are 4 15s are, and any other possibility? 16 here. This is 75. So 75 by 16. That will be 16 4s are 64. 4s are 64. 11 remains. So 11 by 16. So that is the answer. Or if it can be decimals, it will be 4.68%. Is it all right? I think you have got the theme now, how to calculate, right? So this is the cash down payment installment buying. Okay, note down all this. Shall we move on to the next one? Now let us see what Baba says, Bhagwan Baba's quotation. Education imparts humility. In Sanskrit they call it as Vidya Dadati Vinayam. Humility ensures credibility. Vinayat Patrutvam. Credibility brings wealth. Patrutvam Dhanamapnoti means you get wealth. Wealth induces charity, charity induces peace, joy, and here and hereafter. So, Dhanam Sukham Anandam Karoti. So, we will get a peace and joy by this. So, who is called educated person? A boy or a girl having humility. How many have got humility? Humility means what? Humbleness. So Baba says, develop humbleness and one more quality, obedience. Vinaya and Vidayate. Okay, that is what Baba says. Now let us see some home assignment. A table is sold for rupees 2000 cash or for rupees 600 as cash down, followed by 1500 paid after 2 months. Find the rate of interest charged. First question. Second question, air conditioner is sold for 20,000 cash or 12,000 cash down payment followed by 4 monthly installments of rupees 2,200 each. Find the rate of interest. Will you do it? So, this is for homework. Answer the home assignment. Come prepared. Thank you.